taking my dogs on a walk. We've been walking already probably for 5 minutes. I was already working and Charlie started demanding for my attention. And I thought she was asking for food, so I gave her some food. And she kept trying to get my attention. Then I thought she wanted to go outside, and I opened the door and to let her go outside. And she came back to me and she still wanted my attention. So it wasn't until I said, "You want to go for a walk?" She got all excited, just like Luke and Daisy. And so here we are walking. She really wanted me to take them on a walk. And so it's a beautiful, beautiful morning. Spring in Wawa is beautiful. And so I am walking with my little doggies. I don't know, but I just love them. I love my dogs. I work from the house now. I'm working from the house full time. And so I no longer take my breaks downtown to Starbucks or any coffee shop or just along Main Street. And I don't get to see friends and people. And working from home is pretty hard. If you like people, if you like to be, out and go get some coffee and meet new people and see same people every day and people that work downtown. When I started working from my house full time, it was pretty hard. It took me a while to get used to it. Not because I don't like my house or my family or my dogs, simply because I missed Main Street and Starbucks and the everyday people that I saw during the 9 years that I worked from downtown. And I used to take breaks with my coworkers, and now I take breaks with my dogs. Although sometimes it's easy to get caught up in instead of taking a break, I'm gonna start a load of laundry and then I'll come back to work, And I find myself trapped in that situation almost every day when all of a sudden it's 2 p.m. and I haven't taken a break, or the breaks I've taken have been to start a load of laundry or to do the dishes, and then I go back to my desk. And so I am thankful for these 3 babies that bug me and don't let me just stay in the house, and they demand to go on a walk. So we're enjoying our walk this morning, and so when I get back to the house, hopefully they'll take a nap and I'll be able to work. Funny how dogs are such an important part of my life. And I'm saying funny because although I've always liked dogs, I never had dogs that were mine like this, and I never had the time to spend with dogs before, and or the patience or the dedication. And now I don't see it just like an obligation. I just see it as part of my life. They are part of my family. They are like my children, and I love to take care of them. I love to take them on walks. I love to do things with them and for them. Their health, their happiness is important to me. I know that they need to walk and they need to stay active so they are healthy. And so yeah, I am glad Charlie took me away from my desk this morning so I can enjoy this beautiful weather, the sun. This house is for sale. Hello. This house is for sale and it's a beautiful house. So anyways, I am very grateful for my dogs. I am very grateful not only for, their company, not just the fact that they are in the house and I am not there by myself. When the kids go to school in the morning and Ron goes to work, I stay there by myself. And although I understand that I need to be able to be by myself on my own, there's nothing wrong with spending a few hours by myself. I do think that the transition from working from downtown to working from the house full time, I think it would have been harder if I didn't have them. I have them. I'm not by myself all day. I talk to them all day. They seem to be interested in whatever I have to say. And sometimes we have conversations. And, when I take my lunch break, go to the kitchen, grab something to eat, they are right there with me, willing to share lunch. Of course, eager for me to share my lunch with them. And I do. And then when, before I start my work day, I take them on a walk. And they are happy to go on a walk with me. I don't have to beg my children or my boyfriend to go with me on walks. My dogs are just willing to. And so they keep me company all day long. They make things interesting when I'm about to take a phone call. They always decide that it's a good time to bark. And so that makes things interesting. I really don't know what clients sometimes think when I have to explain, hey, I'm sorry, I'm working from home and my dogs decided this was a good time to bark. Most people laugh and say, oh, no worries. But sometimes I really wonder what they really, really think. And okay, so the walks, the breaks, the lunch break. And, after sitting all day, being home, sometimes I take my laptop to my kitchen, put it on my counter just so I can be, standing up rather than just sitting. And just so I'm not sitting on my butt all the time. But at the end of the day, after an 8-hour work day, I need to move, I need to exercise, I need to just get moving so I get out of the routine of the day, of the stiffness of sitting down all day, or the stiffness of standing up for a few hours. So I need to walk, and the best motivator for me is my dogs. They need to go on a walk too, and they are bored as hell of being home all day. So when I'm done with my work day and I say, let's go for a walk, they are happy. And so I have two motivators right there to go on a walk after my work day. One is my dogs, because they are bored, and one is my own health. I need to get moving. It's not healthy for people to sit down all day. So if I start moving after my work day, that's good for my circulation. That's good for my overall health. And also, it's relaxing. It takes my mind off of whatever I have to do. It takes my mind off of, okay, so I'm done working. I'm just going to start cleaning, or I'm just going to start cooking. No, I have to take my dogs on a walk. They need it. They need the exercise. They need to be healthy. If I don't take them on walks, they are going to be obese. They're going to be fat. That's not good for them. And they're going to get sick. And that's not good for them. I want my dogs to have a long and healthy life. And that's up to me to make it happen. So it's a win-win situation. Having my dogs, they get an exercise, a walk. They get distracted. I let them sniff anything they want to sniff most of the time. And I enjoy the sun. And when we get to the house, if it's time for me to go back to work, they let me go back to work. Or if it's time for me to cook dinner, I'll be able to cook dinner or go work out or whatever. So like I said, just a win-win situation. Also, when I really need a hug, they give me a hug. They are more than willing to give me hugs. They are more than willing to let me hold them. They are more than willing to let me kiss on them and love them. That's something beautiful. That's something that I don't get from anybody else, really, because my fiance is my boyfriend. He's at work, and my children don't really like to hold their mom, and so when I need a hug, my little doggies give me a hug. That's all there is to it. So I love that. And so bubbling here about my dogs and talking about them. One thing that I want to get used to is being able to just talk and make sense when I'm talking, And another thing that I want to accomplish when I record these little things, I want to be able to go back and listen to whatever I recorded. So, and I don't want to mind my voice. Sometimes I mind my voice, and that's not good. Oops. Come on, Lucky, come on. So, Lucky, why you have to stand in front of me, honey? No, we're not going to the park, Charlie. No. Come on. So, my poor dog, Lucas. Look, he only has 3